Well, how's it going, Kingsmen? Welcome back to another NTW3 battle. I hope you guys are all having a good start to your new year. I know I took an unannounced break. It's the holidays, plus feels like kids got sick again. Well, it doesn't feel like it. They actually did get sick again. That tied me up a little bit. But yeah, we're back. We have the Battle of Austerlitz. Now, this is not the corps that were actually there. Of course, you're missing, you know, the all-important Russians. But still, you know, we have some of the coalition that was in this war. So the Imperial, or the Templars and the RC clan are playing against each other. The RC playing as the French, and the Templars playing as the coalition. Oh man, it's starting way too fast here. I'm gonna have to slow this down because I haven't got over anything here. So, like I said, Templars versus RC. This is Austerlitz, the battle, 1805 map. And like I said, the coalition and Imperials, it's gonna be the War of the Fourth Coalition, 1806 to 1807. But before this battle starts, which looks like it's actually getting quite close here. Very aggressive push by the Russians, but let's go over both sides. So on the Imperial side, the RC side, you have a 9-point Azuro, a 10-point Solt, a 8-point Ney, and a 5-point Mortier. Going up against them is going to be an 8-point Zezwich, 4-point Essen, a 12-point Bagration, and a 8-point Kalkruth. Hey guys, it's Kingston from the future. Just to give you guys a heads up that I screwed up the names of the corps. I apologize for that. I called the Saxons Essen when they actually were Zezwich is the Saxon corps, and Kalkruth is the Russian corps. And like I said, Essen is the Swedish corps, and Valentin was playing Kalkruth, which is the Prussian corps. So I apologize. You're gonna hear me call him a different name. Just know I was wrong. I correct it at the end, and of course right here. Just, you know. But anyway, guys, that's it. So you know, a lot of Russia, Prussia, you know, even the Saxon armies, the Saxon corps making their appearance here now. Historically, this is mostly going to be Austria. Of course, Austria. I believe it was Liechtenstein and Kutuzov who faced Napoleon on this field historically. And of course, they are not there. But that's okay. You know, that's the beauty of these battles here. Now, hopefully my voice does not break or fall apart here. While we're going. So this is like Ney who's pushing up towards LSC. But the Grenadiers from Prussia get there first. And they're going to seize this LSC on the flank as Ney pushes his corps forward. He will be on the flank by himself. And then we will have... sound like my 1-year-old's trying to get in. Oh, if you hear yelling in the background, he's totally fine. He just wants to spend time with me, I guess. So here we have Solt. In fact, the majority of the French... Oh, look at that. Look how beautiful that looks. The French corps is mostly focused, if you can see the mini-map, on this left side here. You have a Azuro, Mortier, and Solt, all going to be pushing here. Bagration, and I'm not sure, Zezwich, I believe, is the Prussian general. And of course, they're going to be, you know, supported by the Kalkruth, which is the 8-point Sweden, and then Essen, the 4-pointer, who's Saxony. There's probably going to be a big focus on this side. There's not as much high ground to be contested, guys, which is probably why the pushing is being made so aggressive on that left flank. Because as you can see, high ground here, oh man, that's always a tough fight for the Imperials, pushing uphill. And man, it's bringing back some memories. I actually haven't had a Austerlitz match in a very long time. And it's bringing back some memories back when I was in my first or second year of YouTubing. Boy, the memories made off of some of these battles, especially in Austerlitz. I did several of those. But yeah, I believe the coalition have the LSC advantage. If we look on the mini-map here, the 4-pointer in the center, obviously making it more of an attack defense map. Now, historically, if I'm remembering correctly, the French kind of just bided their time and waited. And the coalition, mostly the Russians, like eventually they just went down into the valley and then got just absolutely destroyed by the French. The patience is a key in this battle. Ooh, some artillery swinging in here, hitting some cuirassiers. You can see the French making their advance. Looks very epic in this cold, cloudy almost day. Here's some cavalry. It looks like Solt's gonna try to drive off some of this Russian cav. These Hussars gonna try to get themselves back. Wow, what? They're going... French Hussars totally committing here. Oh my gosh, what are they doing? I can't believe they actually went all the way across. It's like they got super impetuous and just charged in. Oh man, that may have been a mistake. We'll see if they get away without getting shot in the back by some Russian infantry. Actually, it's goading some friendly fire. So, oh my gosh, no. Oh man. Friendly fire killing those Hussars. And we do have some regular volleys from Russia firing into these skirmishers. Taking a couple losses. They're going to pull back. Let the main force from Solt push forward. Was it Sol or Solt? I think someone was saying it's like Sol. It's like you don't even say the T. Sol. I don't know. Either way, now we have Ney making quite a good... I mean, you know, he's an 8-pointer, but he is pushing all on his own. Russia is an 8-pointer as well, and Prussia seems to be actually spread along a very large front. So actually, Ney be able to focus... Ney may... Man, it's a tongue twister for me, apparently. Be able to focus on this flank with the entirety of his corps, while Prussia has to fight alongside Bagration. You do have Essen, the Saxon cav, pushing forward. Now, I do believe this is indeed a cav corps. I think they do have some infantry as well, but the Saxons just collapsing in, like charging in on the flank as the Juro pushes his corps forward. Saxony getting a nice charge. His corps is pushing forward to cover with the Russians. Nice artillery placement between infantry. And we still have yet to get the main bulk of the French corps up. Juro actually has quite a lot of infantry to back up the French before they, I'm assuming, make a push. We're going to keep our eyes out also on Ney here on the flank. As it looks like Prussia's actually going to pull back a little bit to the high ground. They may not actually focus on defending the LOC. High ground may be their friend. I'm sure they're going to rush some reinforcements over towards the side. Already we can see some units moving. I do believe they have a road. Yep, they do. They're going to try to use that to quickly get troops up. Some cavalry from Bagration also pushing up. Probably just to scout out and see how serious of an attack is being made on this side. A lot of skirmishers going to make it very tough. Very tough indeed. For this French force, or for this Prussian defending force, who is actually getting in position to attack, it looks like, or at least get in position to make a more strong defense. Although 3 units, that a small contingent of Prussians is probably not going to hold up. We are seeing some light infantry going to face off against the Grenadiers. Let's check back at the main fight here. Prussia obviously pulling more troops to defend their left flank. They're going to set up around this LOC. And probably wait to see what the French plan on doing. And of course, they want the reinforcements to get up as well. As Sweden, actually, Sweden may be pushing over here, guys. He may be pushing over to the left side to defend. I guess we will see as time goes on. Some nice volleys from the light infantry. We have some cavalry. This is Ulani. got some Lancers charging in, as well as some, oh, nice charge. They caught him out of square, break the light infantry immediately, and that is a huge win as they don't have that unit on the flank. Nay, he's going to have to react to that. He doesn't have a lot of squares, so he's going to try to stay away from all that cavalry that's massed up. Hopefully my voice isn't like totally dying here. I'm feeling it already. Oh man, this is why I haven't done a video in a minute. I knew before I would be like, yeah, my voice would be not up to par, not up to the normal Kingston standard of being excited and being able to talk for a solid 45 minutes to an hour. If I have to, I'll break this up into 2 segments. I don't care. So Mortier definitely focusing a lot more on this left side. Obviously, we see some Saxon cavalry on the left. I have not seen any infantry though yet. That's going to be a very good sign for them. They can keep pushing on this left side. Looks like the Saxon corps consolidated around this LOC, defending the right flank of Bagration. Bagration having his artillery in the center, focusing fire on Soult's corps. I'm just going to go with the American version, Soult. So it feels weird. Actually, you know, this left side, actually, interestingly enough, is where the fighting is getting the hottest. We do have some Hussar or some Chasseur Cheval and Lancers fighting here. Lancers looking a little bit worse here, but some more cavalry may reinforce here as those Chasseur Cheval get that first cavalry down. Still, this has stabilized on the left flank here.
Our general is under attack.
I'm surprised I haven't seen any cavalry trying to go for this massive skirmish. That's going to be very hard. They're probably going to lose whatever cavalry they send into the skirmish, but they need to break some of these skirmishers if they want to win. They're going to have to sacrifice something, because they are not going to win a line fight with 4 Voltigeurs chewing up their front line. A lot of resting here in the center. Man, they're stacking their units too thick. Their lines too thick. I'm surprised they're doing that, as that's going to increase the casualties that are going to be inflicted by artillery. That open field, though. Look at the infantry. Oh yeah, some nice infantry, man. I honestly think I may have to do a video to show you guys what it looks like with the shaders off and then on, because it really did improve how this looks. It increases the detail on the uniforms. It doesn't make them kind of look all blurry and smudged, as well as decreasing the cartoon look, increasing the realism. I think at least it does. But obviously you can't go overboard with it. You can't do too much. So could you imagine 2024, man, 24 already. 2024 graphics though. They got upgraded graphics on this game. It would be insane. At least it could be. Either way, Prussia has held the hill. They still hold that LOC back there. It's early in the battle. It's 45 minutes to go, so France may not even want to deal with LOC yet. Maybe they will. They'll leave their skirmishers to keep chewing up the Prussians. But for now, the French are going to have to watch out where Sweden pushes up. If Sweden's here in the center, however, that kind of actually opens things up. So if Sweden is in the center, that means it is a Russia and Saxony on this right flank, and you have 3 corps stacked up here, all ready to push in on this LOC, and I guarantee you the coalition does not have enough to deal with 3 corps from France, especially if Soult pushes forward here, takes up some of Russia's, attention. Oh, am I missing something over here? Is there cavalry? Cavalry fighting here? And I apologize, guys. Probably is not pleasant to hear a rumbly, wavering voice. And when you have kids, it's one thing you learn. You may think you have a good immune system until you have a kid that's always sneezing in your face, coughing in your drink when you're holding them. Man, it drops your immune system real fast. That's all right. It's a
We've taken a building, sir.
Risk-benefit ratio, I guess, of having kids. Having kids is awesome, but you know, I gotta accept certain things. Now, it doesn't like they take the LOC, going off of the rabbit trail I was starting to run into. But Ney is starting to run into some problems here. We do have a Sweden here as well as Prussia, which means that France, this French corps, heavily outnumbered right now. And if they do break, that's an 8-pointer out of the fight, especially if the coalition utilize their massive numbers and get a quick shock. Now, I'm pretty sure we're going to see a French corps making a very aggressive attack. I mean, it already looks like it's starting here. They have broken some, I'm assuming, skirmishers. Yeah, Saxony is not prepared for this, guys. Saxony is not the greatest of infantry. They have good cavalry. They need infantry to back up that cav, otherwise it's going to be useless. I still think Sweden could divert forces over here, or I don't know. I don't like how spread out the coalition is right now. I do not like it. Especially since they're just sitting up on the hill. Unless this coalition think that they have this fight. And they have to know they're going up against several corps from France. Here we go. The general advance is being made. You have Soult, Ajuro, and Mortier all pushing. In fact, we may have some cavalry. It looks like some horse artillery falling back. Mortier has some artillery they're going to push up with his corps. Actually, this 5-point Mortier looks like it'd be rather fun. These are 8-pounders, so they can set up wherever, and they probably get some nice range. Looks like, oh yeah, Ajuro is definitely we got an all-out attack going on here, guys. Look at this. Artillery, though, starting to really hammer Ajuro's corps. Oh, what do we got here? Unit is this? Ah, very cool. Fusiliers of the Guard. That's epic. Better than Napoleon. New Napoleon movie when it comes to cinematic shots of Austerlitz. I haven't even seen the movie, honestly, so I wouldn't even know. You can see artillery, though, starting to really tear through. Ajuro's got to be very careful. If he takes heavy losses here, this attack is going to be very, very rough. They can't take too many losses as Bagration is getting his corps in order. These 12-pounders. No wonder they're doing so much damage. Man, look at this unit here. This Nassau unit is getting chewed up. Canister. Oh, the battle's starting to heat up here, guys. Cavalry charging in. Soult forms a square, pulls back one of his units that cannot form square. We have a very aggressive attack being made here. The coalition are going to have to utilize their cavalry to back up their infantry corps here. On the right side, Mortier is pushing, and Saxony is giving ground as they do not have enough resources to hold in their center and the right flank. You can see the wavering happening. We're going to have another cavalry charge. These grenadiers cannot form square. They're going to countercharge. What is going on here? The French, oh my goodness, they are going in for the cold steel. A nice countercharge by Saxony to slow them up. We have, oh man, yeah, you better get your cavalry out of there. These infantry are about to pour a volley into your rear. Still, guys, it's looking pretty good here. so far. The French getting infantry into Saxon's lines. Mortier starting to collapse in on that left flank. France did have some breaking as Bagration gets his corps into gear. More cavalry going to go for a rear charge on those grenadiers. Watch out for the canister here. Saxony's cavalry is going to be what may save them. We'll see how long they can last. Is anything even happening? No, thank goodness. Yeah, you have cavalry trying to slow up Russia's counter-charge while the French get their units, get their corps in position to keep pouring in fire here. Russia now in the line fight. He does have a couple reserves, but they're going to have to shift over where Ajuro is continually making his assault. Mortier is not really in contact yet as Saxony is still falling back here. This 12-pounder probably will die in the next minute. Being focused down by infantry. But canister. Oh, he's gonna. Oh, yeah, they break. They got a shot off, though. That's very, very rough for them. All right, let's not forget about this flank. Now, we are not seeing a lot of action. But you see Prussia is pushing. And you have Sweden pushing. It seems like such a waste of resources. It's 2 corps here facing Ney. And Ney is spreading out his corps to cover both of the enemy corps. Now over here in the town, it does look like Ajuro is making some moves. We do have some cavalry going in. It's going to lag because infantry's fighting it. Cavalry's fighting infantry that's in the LOC. Ajuro has made some moves, pushing up. Bagration now in danger. His artillery in the front line. Never an ideal spot, but still, this is going to start hurting. As you can see, blasting some pretty large holes. Come on, get the canister. Oh my gosh, dude. Cavalry, though, going to try to go for that artillery piece if they can get it. That will may save their attack.
Our men are running.
Over here, Saxony barely holding on to that LOC as a Mortier gets his corps into gear. And you can see he's doing quite well pushing. Saxony once again is being forced to pull back as they are outnumbered, and Ajuro's pressuring their kind of corner that they're holding by the town. Bagration's starting to break. This is going very well. However high the cost may be for France, is going well for them. And over here, not to discredit whatever fight may have been happening here, you have Sweden fighting it out with Ney for the LOC, as well as Prussia pushing Ney over on this LOC as well. Oh, we have a flanking fight here as Prussia and Russia are trying to collapse in on that flank. Looks like we have a cavalry charge from Russia. Saxony's trying to extract themselves from this brutal flanking fire from Mortier. They have horse artillery set up to probably get as much canister as possible on the French line. Oh, they're not even doing canister. They're doing round shot. But I'm seeing a lot of French breaking. Soult in danger. And you can see, oh my gosh, the coalition collapsing the French right flank. This disastrous. This is really bad. Now you see also Sweden has pushed over as well, some troops as well, not focusing too much against Ney. They've left a little bit of a corps to kind of focus down, or at least keep Ney distracted, unable to march to reinforce the left, and also of course to worry about the LOCs. Still, this push here with Mortier and Ajuro is going quite well.
Our men are running.
man, their artillery. Oh, the Nassau. Man, these guys have gotten hit quite a lot. Does look like Saxony did send in some cavalry, but they did lose some of their units as well. Mortier may be the last hope for this flank to keep pushing. Ooh, the LOC infantry getting charged. I'm assuming it's over here where it's happening. Yeah, Ney's just fighting it out, guys. I'm gonna keep an eye on this one, but I'm not really gonna cover that fight as much. Prussia is not really being super aggressive now. They are pushing though, but the majority of the fighting, the most pivotal, most important section of the battlefield is over here. And the most aggressive portion of the French push is happening here. Ooh, look at that. Somehow the coalition is still keeping their cores intact, despite the heavy losses I'm sure they have suffered. This is making this quite an epic fight. I think the French still have a slight upper hand, especially how their right flank is still pushing. They have to watch out here. Mostly Soult has to watch out for this flank. Oh, you have infantry here. Grenadiers charging a square. Oh, I love this grenadier unit. Yes, fight it out. Oh, they both, what? Why did they break? No, not my favorite grenadier unit. Why did you guys break? Cowards. No, they'll come back. They better. Yeah, like I said, guys, like I've said before, like I was saying earlier, very good push with Mortier and Ajuro. They are pushing very effectively. The fact that the coalition has to keep falling back, and honestly, Bagration's center is looking very weak. Ooh, actually, I may have to start covering this. We have Sweden trying to make a push for the LOC.
Our men are running.
And actually, wow, things are going poorly for Ney. Sweden takes this flank, and well, they're probably gonna push over to help out with the rest of Ney's corps. Now, Prussia looks like they are just starting to pull back towards the main lines. They are outnumbered here. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get my voice in the fight here. Alright, we may have a Saxon cav push here. We cannot. Ooh. Nice focused fire, immediately noticing it. One of the battlefields where there's no grass, obviously it's a winter map, so you know, they're not gonna have that. But it does make the bodies a lot more obvious. Oh, we have a cav charge from Saxony. Oh, they hit a square. Oh, wow. Oh, man. How many? Oh, 3 guns. Ouch. Oh, no, they got the officer, too. Here we go. Cavalry gonna try to go for the artillery piece, and they make contact. I think Russia gets their infantry away in time, though, or their artillery. Maybe not. It's wavering. Ooh, the rally, though. Oh, let's see. They follow it up. Oh my gosh, and they make contact. Oh no. Saxony followed up and countered this light infantry unit. They will probably break them. The Barons. Look at them standing their ground. Break. That's unfortunate. Oh my goodness, Russia is following up that cavalry engagement. Mortier still pushing. Ooh, I totally missed this, didn't I? It does look like Prussia's starting to lose here. However, they are holding a section of the LOC. As Ney's trying to make a push against them. Sweden pushing over to help out. Keep in mind, guys, LOC is still in favor of the coalition, the RC. It needs to get some if they want to win. Right now, the Templars are looking pretty good. Nice charge from cavalry. Hussars charging Bagration's corps. I don't know if you can do that, though. They're engaged with this unit. I don't think you can change targets, but, you know, it's causing them to mass rout. And over here, it does look like Russia's making a last-ditch effort. Oh, artillery. Gonna finally get some retribution here. Maybe some canister, finally. Oh, wow. Mortier's cavalry in the back, going for a general. Bagration may die here. Where is he? Is that him right there? I think that's him. Oh, they break. Oh, man. Ney's using his hussars very effectively. You see Prussia being bayonet charged while they're in square, and Prussia's almost dead over on that flank. And looking at the grand scheme of things, no, I haven't done a lot of zooming out here. This flank, Bagration has almost entirely broke. Solt's looking like he's made a comeback on the right side here. Bagration's center still holding Essen on the flank. His corps is still intact. He has some cavalry, not a lot of artillery, if any. They have a little bit here. They still have 26 minutes and they gotta hold this 4-pointer at least. Now Prussia does hold one of the LOCs. You can see here he has a grenadier in the house. We'll see if Ney tries or is able to successfully attack, take it out. What is left of the Prussia? He has troops kind of scattered throughout and not looking too good. He's had a lot of breaking recently. The Saxony's not had a lot of luck over here with these cav charges against squares. This is the main defensive line, guys. The coalition, this is what they have left. I don't know. There's a lot of time left, guys. I don't know if the coalition... I don't know if the Templars are going to be able to win this LOC. This may turn into a deathmatch, loss or victory for the coalition. They have to break this mighty French corps. A combination of two corps that's been very effective. That has cavalry that is fresh and artillery supporting it. Does not look very hopeful for the coalition. Plenty of reserves for Mortier. See what I'm saying, though? Look at the detail. You can see the pants, the wrinkles, the mud. Even these guys far away, you can see the buttons in their pants. I mean, these shaders are the way to go, guys. Yeah, and especially with this corps, with Solt making a nice push here, breaking, they're going to collapse in, probably the coalition, and make a stand around this, I believe this is the 4-pointer. Yeah. They'll make a stand around the 4-pointer as that is their last-ditch effort. Oh wow, Sweden is here. And Ney does not have a lot to really hold up. Ney took a lot of a beating here. He had to take on a lot of forces, and he obviously lost big. Yeah. I'm looking at the results here. He lost all but about 400 men, and he deployed a corps with 1,400. So he lost 1,000 men. That's rough. That is rough. Imagine being that general and knowing you have 400 men left in your corps after a bitter fight at Austerlitz. This horse artillery brazenly rolling up super close. Oh my gosh, they're getting so close.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
Yeah. All right, it's gonna be a numbers game at a certain point. I feel like maybe not. If France beats this corps here, like I think they will in the next 5 minutes, then they'll just roll up and take on the Swedish, and it'll be over. But like I said, we will see. And again, I apologize, guys. Having a gravelly voice that's at the edge of breaking probably is not the most pleasant sound to hear. So, I'm probably going to get better as time goes on. And this is my second day off out of 4 days. But while men are dying, I'm just going to say I will be gone a lot next week after my next 4 day. Or after my next shift, I will be doing a lot of training, so I'll be gone most days, unfortunately. So there'll be another big break in videos. I know you guys are fine with it. As you guys have said multiple times, you appreciate I try when I can. And I do appreciate that you guys are so accommodating of the kind of more odd schedule that I have. As always, the support's appreciated. You know, we'll see. We'll see how far we get this coming year. Maybe we'll break 5,000 subs. We're at like 3,500. 5,000 for 2024 would be an amazing goal to reach. Maybe I'll do a poll here and see what stuff you guys want to see. If you guys just want to keep seeing more of this, I definitely am down to just do NTW3. Love doing this mod. Obviously don't do it every day. And that's probably why I've been able to last so long doing this, is I don't do it every day so I don't burn out as fast. But anyway, back to the battle. Looks like Mortier, he's going to get nice and close. Getting his light infantry in the fight. Some excellent accuracy and firing. Reload skill. He'll pour in some very concentrated hot fire into Bagration's battered corps. The artillery, though, from Prussia is going to help support this line. We'll see. We'll see. Ooh, actually. Oh, man, this is brutal close quarters. Yeah, look at that. And just like that, they melt the center. Gonna break. That's too brutal of fire. Look at that pile of dead bodies. Here we go. The artillery has one last chance probably to fire. This is gonna be the stand that the coalition are gonna make. The cannons. Ooh. Here we go. A counter-charge by the Saxon infantry. Saving the guns. France, though, full-on melee. Sending his light infantry corps. For the guns! Rip the light infantry corps, and now it's Now it's their turn for more of Mortier's Corps to get involved. Let's see what's happening here. So yeah, we have Sweden chasing down Ney, or what's left. Ney's actually gonna probably get up with the rest of his allies here. Oh my goodness, we have cavalry. Fighting for the house now. But yeah, things are collapsing in pretty quick here. You can see the remainder of the coalition are starting to break as Soult gets his corps around and behind. Nice charge by Saxony, though. Yeah, with this amount of time left, I suspect the coalition are not. It's not going to be an LOC decision of the fight. It's going to be a deathmatch victory for the RC clan. And well played, hard fought. I mean, looking at the losses here, let's see. Ajuro, who had the largest corps for the French, of 2,300 men, he lost 1,200 men. Looks like Soult started with 14, lost 900. Of course, we talked about Ney losing 10, or about 1,000 out of 14. The only one who didn't take heavy losses was Mortier. He had 1,500 men. He lost only 415 men. You can see he's the one carrying most of the weight now in the field. Light losses for him. Alright, what I may do is fast forward until they make contact here. I suspect the coalition
generals are. Now they must break.
Is going to coalition's gonna make their stands around the LLCs and try to hope that they have enough. But they do not. As of right now, they do not. They have this one, potentially these two. I guess that's 4, 5. But that's it. Everything else, 4-pointer. So 4, 5. Yeah, if they just take some of these, they'll be fine. Oh, it looks like Ney's getting into this. Ooh. So you don't see Sweden in these fights very much. They'll do their darndest, I'm sure, to win here. But still, it looks like Sweden's actually losing a section of their core here. Got some skirmishers. Gonna point blank this square. Oh, even the officer got a shot off. Ooh, was that friendly fire? There we go. All right, now I'm going to fast forward here because it's like Sweden. Honestly, hopefully they just make their stand and end the fight. They know they don't have enough. They don't have enough to actually. Oh man,
we have killed
another general. I saw that.
Must break.
Gen snipe at the very end. That was, I believe, Bagration. Yep, there goes the last Swedish general going down fighting, going down swinging. Maybe, yep, there he goes. He's dead too. And Mortier's grenadiers, or sorry, not grenadiers, dragoons, I'm assuming are going to charge in here. To form square, they probably will break though. Let's just hit the fast forward button. Like I said, not a whole lot left.
Our men are running, sir.
And I'm going to assume that the coalition isn't going to take too long. If nothing else changes, I'm going to skip to the end. They're just cleaning up 1 or 2 last units. Yeah, we may not even need to watch the rest of this, but a imperial victory. Now I do have some more mix-ups of coalition wins, you know, so don't, for all you that are coalition fans and feel like the coalition never wins. I believe the last one I posted actually was a coalition win, but there are more coalition wins, I promise. So just hang tight. I will get you those as well. So, you know, I like to switch it up, but then again, if I tell you the coalition's going to win tomorrow, then it's a boring battle. Where's the suspense in knowing, you know, who's going to win? Either way, though, let's just skip to the end results of this battle. All right, guys. So, like I said, an imperial win for the RC. Well played on their part. We have the clan standing here. The most update. Oh, I'm assuming it's the most updated one. If not, I apologize. Actually, I can actually probably check here real fast. Make sure I did not that I haven't got the updated one. Oh no, here's the updated one. Yeah, I did have the wrong one. All right, so you can see the RC. There are 28 now. The Templars, they had 3 wins, and now they are. You know, they had 1 win in the last one, so they've jumped up with some wins. But the RC have moved up to 3rd place, whereas before they were at 4th place. So they just switched places with Rheinbund. Actually, no, they're tied right now. That makes it a lot more interesting. But anyway, let me show the results of this battle. So you can see on the Imperial side here, you have T.T. Ross. He was playing Azuro. He got 1564 for the kills. Pope, he was playing Assault. He got 1502 for the kills. You have Al playing as Ney. Really actually tanked well for that battle. Got 1175. And then you have Young. He played Mortier. Got 730 for the kills. On the other side, you have a Ricardo. He was playing as Essen. No, wait. Ricardo playing as Zezwich. I apologize. I realized I called Essen and Zezwich totally wrong. Oh my gosh. You guys are going to be in uproar in the comment section. Like, Kingston, you said it wrong. All right, but anyway, Ricardo playing as the Saxons. He got 819 for the kills. Grushi playing as the Ruth. Did I mess that up too? All right, we're just going to forget. Just pretend that I actually know something. No, I'm just kidding. All right, well, I apologize. I got all the cores mixed up through the whole battle. Apologize to all of you that were probably in an uproar, realizing that I was screwing it up. But anyway, Grushi playing as Essen, the 4-pointer, got 518 for the kills. Lipton playing as Bagration, got that one right at least. 12-pointer, 1323, and then Valentin playing as Kalruth, 8-pointer, 698 for the kills. Man, really screwed that up. But anyway, that's the battle. Well played. Loved watching that. Loved an Austerlitz fight. You know, just tons of fun. Those historical battles, always fun. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope, like I said, guys, I hope you guys are having a great new year so far. I'm excited for what's coming this year. You know, gonna keep grinding away. And thank you for all of your support over the last year. So it means a lot to me. But anyway, guys, you have a great rest of your day. Stay safe. And as always, I will catch you all in another video.